crazy to me because you're
Please. Yeah, I don't care if you have me on recording. I could care less. I just don't want to, what I'm afraid of, because of who you are, as me, like, taking him, and then you, like, fighting me off of him, and then you like, oh my God, you abused me.
No, I wouldn't do. First of all, you have laid hands on me before, so you have. I have pictures of it.
I know.
And text messages of it.
You have pictures of it right here?
Yeah, and you text
Who the
me
f*** is
talking
gonna
about
care
it.
about that?
Who's gonna care?
Who's
gonna care?
Bro, there are bruises of, you know what, I don't even have to get into that.
But they came from your hands.
Of course they did.
Okay.
Did I punch you? Did I slap you?
Just because you
Did I
didn't punch me
or slap
doesn't mean
Shut
that's
the fuck up.
okay. Wow.
Halo, come back.
Wow.
No.
At the end of the day, if you like the fact that you can sit here and allow, no, because your child has been traveling since 5 a.m. He's been traveling since 5 a.m. and you're sitting here making him wander around a hotel. I'm not playing victim. I'm saying
my house.
no.
You went to Miami and you were a
First of
thought, and
all,
your parents kept it.
Yeah, my mom is more of a parent to him than you have ever
Dead
been.
or alive, shut up.
Can you get the hotel? Because I have to be here for
You
45
just went
days.
to Miami and were a thought. You get the hotel.
That's not the document that you signed.
It is now 7:26 p.m. I've been sitting in the lobby since 2 p.m. and still no room. Halo's still not back. Don't know where he is. I hope he ate dinner. I hope poor thing's been up since 5 a.m. His bedtime was an hour ago. So I hope he is back soon because technically his visitation schedule that he's supposed to have access to the child, is from 8 to 8. So I would hope that he does at least abide by that part and bring him back by 8 p.m. So another 33 minutes, hopefully, and I will have my baby back. I genuinely really don't even know what to. I've never in my life experienced anything like this, and I pray that nobody else has to. So all I have to say is be careful who you have a baby with. Yeah, because sharing a child that you love with somebody who is literally a horrible person is not for the weak. I'm stranded in Oklahoma with no hotel, no car. RJ literally snatched Halo off the ground, walked out, hopped in the car, and left. Didn't tell me where they were going, didn't tell me when they were back, didn't take any of his stuff. He's not allowed to do that. Just traveled, got up at 5 a.m., took a 13-month-old on the plane. Just had to get off the phone with the police. And I had to describe what my child was wearing, my 13-month-old was wearing. Didn't make sure he had a pacifier, didn't make sure he had his lovey blankets or anything. Doesn't know what time he last ate, doesn't know what time he last slept. He's never had him for more than like 30 minutes. This just shows how little he cares about his child. So now I'm waiting for police to get here.
All right, so this was just an example of what it is that men have to go through. And again, we're going to say the same thing that's always been said. Even she said it. Be careful who it is that you have kids with. Because frankly, I feel like she was talking about herself. Because through all of the crying, the tears, through all of the I'm a victim and all of these other types of things that she was trying to portray, she was the one causing the difficulties and the issues. Because I want people to know that even she stated that this was during visitation hours. He has his child from 8 to 8. She was there from the duration of 8 to 8. But while having visitation that legally as a father he's able to have, she wanted to go on recording and be like, oh, look at how you're acting. You're saying all of these mean things directly to me. Oh, but I have pictures and video proof of these bruises that you left on me. Yeah. And he said, yeah, I left those bruises directly on you. But did she state why those bruises were left? No. He clearly put up his hands. And this is a guy that is more than likely 6 feet tall. She more than likely is probably 5 foot something. So more than likely, looking at how she is, she was more than likely being aggressive directly towards him. How he had his thumbs directly up means that he was holding her instead of trying to defend himself and swing directly back. This is why in the next conversation, he was like, did I punch you? Did I hit you? Did I slap you? Did I do any of those things? And she didn't give a response. She was like, it doesn't matter. You still see how that works? And the funniest thing is that while hearing all of this, you literally have women in the comment section. I'm not going to say the demographic of women because it doesn't even matter at this point in time. You had women in the comment section agreeing. You had simps in the comment section agreeing. And again, is anybody paying attention to the fact that he is a father? He has visitation. And then she wants to get on there and start crying and, oh my God, and there's still no hotel room and this, that, and the third. Like you said before, you were out there in Miami not dealing with your child. You had your mother watch the child while you were out there doing whatever it is that you wanted to do because you don't want to stop living life in order to raise that kid. You just want to do whatever. And you made your mother a babysitter, which is wrong. And then she had the nerve to sit up and say, my mother is more of a parent than you ever would be. And your mother's more of a parent than you are. And she's the grandparent. So what are you talking about? And you got the nerve. And somebody said in the comment section that she's biracial, but yet she is crying as if she is a Caucasian woman back in the 1940s. This is crazy. The tears that she is trying to use at this moment in time in order to gain sympathy is incredible. The acting here is top notch, also due to the color of her skin and how she looks outwardly. Top notch, top notch. Anybody and everybody's going to believe you. Again, the acting is beautiful. And then she wanted to go outside of the hotel and I have to call the police. I don't know what's going on. I don't know where my child is. He didn't take anything. But the dude plays basketball. He can leave all of that stuff directly at the hotel because he can buy any and everything directly on the road wherever they are. He is more than capable financially of taking care of that child more than you ever would be. Like I said before, people got to understand and realize what a money grab looks like. You got to understand what a money grab looks like. And for a lot of guys out there, when you have money, you have to really refrain from having kids. You have to refrain from having kids. I'm just going to be 100%. Like realistically, I'm at the point where if dudes have enough money, you might as well sit up there and just clone something. Like, I'm just being real because then at that point, can't nobody sit up there and say, this is my child, I'm going to do it. No, there are no arguments for carrying anything for 9 months and doing this and doing that. And no, this is a clone of me. You didn't do anything. Like I said, it's soon enough. I promise you, it's going to get to a point in time in the future where you're going to have the first celebrity. It could be in the entertainment industry or it can be a part of the sports industry. You're going to have a very rich, a very wealthy male who is going to be like, I'm not dealing with any of this. I'm going to sit up there and clone myself. And that's what we're going to do so that he has all rights directly of that child and can't nobody say anything. It's going to happen. I promise you. With the way technology is going at this moment in time and how it is that videos like this keep consistently happening with women time and time again. Yeah, it's going to happen. It is going to happen. It is going to happen. Like I said, this is ridiculous. The way that she is trying to portray herself as a victim and try to state that this dude kidnapped his own son during visitation. How do you do that? How do you put visitation and kidnapping in the same sentence? What? Like I said before, nobody wants to pay attention to anything. The moment in time that it is stated by a woman that looks like her, that a man did something, everybody's going to believe it. Critical thinking is just not a thing. And I want to give a shout out to the women that were on Twitter that I saw actually slow everything down and pay attention to all the words being used and called that woman out, quote unquote, the mother, for what it is that she is trying to do. Like I said, out of the 100%, out of the whole 100, you had barely 1% that understood and that saw her for exactly who she is and called her out on it. Shout out to y'all. For the rest of y'all, it is what it is. The things that'll happen by way of the future is going to be on the rest of the women out there that allow things like this to be commonplace. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video and everything that I stated in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.